He's been described as a middle-aged woman, Ian. Is that why he got on so well with the rest of the house?
Well, be careful what you say.
I know.
You're sitting next to somebody very young and obviously aged.
Yes. I don't know how to answer this now. Helen Lederer has put pressure on me.
Well, he didn't really bond with the housemates that were perhaps his age.
No.
Why was that? Why did
he's
he
a knob. I don't know. He says, let's be honest. No, I'm sure... Listen, listen, please. I've been thinking about this. I'm sure he is a lovely, lovely bloke. But, excuse me, drunk lady in the audience, he is... You've got to be drunk to be here. He is...
I know I am.
Very, very irritating. He is irritating. No, he is irritating. You wouldn't want to be stuck in a house with the Muppets.
So, Doctor, please, bring it back.
Calmness down.
If Ryland went in to kind of change the public perception of him, has he succeeded? Has that worked?
I mean, we're going about changing the public perception. Public loved Ryland. You know, let's forget, he only received sort of negative feedback from the judges on X Factor. The public kept him in. So for him going on to Celebrity Big Brother is more than getting the acceptance of the public. It's one, to win, and one, to be known as a celebrity.
And some people didn't even know who he was. You two didn't even know who he was.
She keeps dropping me in it.
Even watch X Factor.
I googled him.
Lederer versus a doo-doo. I can see this fight continuing.
But it is about confidence, and Ryland is showing those qualities that he sort of lacks confidence. And it's not everyone has a lot of confidence, so let's not take that on board.
He likes that positive reinforcement.
He wants that. So if the public love him, it boosts up his esteem.
Well, one person who hasn't seen eye to eye with Ryland is, of course, Spencer. They've been at each other's throats, I think, since, launch night. Why do you think Spencer had it in for Ryland from the word go?
I think, my personal opinion, is Spencer saw something in Ryland that he admires. Now, if we look at Spencer's history, when he came onto the Hills, the good character had already gone, because Heidi was in the Hills before Spencer. So any character he could take on was the villain, and that villain is what he's presented himself at. Ryland is a likeable character. He's very friendly, he's outgoing. So Spencer's obviously finds that quite irritating. So he tries to tap into those things that Ryland has these outbursts, is what we're seeing. So he knows he's touched that soft spot with Ryland.
So provoke that kind of different side to him.
Absolutely. So there's a sense of admiration, but at the same time, you know, you can admire someone, but at the same time, you don't like them, because...
So who do you think wants it more, then? Ryland or Spencer? Who wants to win more?
To be honest, if Spencer didn't win...
What are you lolling at, AJ?
I'm sorry, but Spencer does not admire
No, I think that quality...
You're not buying that, AJ?
Being
No, I'm not
liked...
buying it.
You don't think he wants to be liked just like Ryland? Because Ryland is a likeable character.
He's going a weird way about being...
Definitely. He's a likeable character.
Fight!
Spencer has made a fool out of all of them, hasn't he? Because he's so much cleverer than the rest of them. So Ryland is having to, because obviously I know him well, as you know. He's
Google search number 2.
Thank you. He's exposed his vulnerability more than he would like.
I could definitely believe there's maybe a jealousy about who's got the limelight, because it feels like Ryland's the next biggest character in that, if we count Spidey as one. I mean, I'm no doctor, but that's
well,
what
I think people will think Ryland's the biggest character.
I thought you were going to go, I think people think you might be a doctor. I was like, oh, do you think?
I don't think she's a doctor either, to be honest. Where are your credentials? Let's see your papers, your documents.
Afterwards. We'll talk afterwards.
Thank you very much.
I love Ryland, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, since Friday's eviction, we've begun to see a slightly different side to Trisha. Let's talk Trisha. She looked pretty angry about what Spidey had been saying about her in the blogger task, but she kept quiet. Why didn't she scream and shout and let it all out?
Trisha has to play a strategy, and let's see, why was she angry? Spencer said, oh, you know, they all say they're sad. I'm trying to put an American accent.
Oh, no, it's good. I like it. Carry on.
They're all saying they're sad that you know, Gillian is gone.
Commit to it.
I know, it's good. 45 seconds later, they were all having drinks.
Yeah.
So that obviously hurt Trisha, because she really, you know, she got on well with Gillian. So what would Gillian think about this? So she was quite angry. How
she
could
kind of
they
lost
say
face over that, didn't
you know,
she?
like Spencer's trying to determine what type of friendship she has with Gillian. And also for Trisha, I think it would be safe for her not to have an outburst. I think right now we've got so many large characters, and for Trisha to kind of stay, because we all thought Trisha was going last week and she remained, so she does have a fan base. I think for her to have that explosion, it will sort of, you know, work against Ryland's having the explosion, so everyone's
leave it to him.
That's right.
Leave it to him. When Heidi and Spencer discovered the big blogger task was a fake, their reactions were quite contrasting. I'm sure you'll agree. Take a look at this.
Earlier, Spidey were interviewed by the web team for their show Big Blogger and had an online chat with a Big Brother fan. In fact, this was a secret task. The other housemates were watching the whole time, and to pass the task had to pretend to be a Big Brother fan and hold a convincing online chat with Heidi and Spencer in order to find out interesting facts and opinions from them. Housemates were successful and have won a special reward.
Yay.
An American party in honour of Big Blogger stars Heidi and Spencer.
Heidi's just like, great, this is so fun. What is that body language telling us?
Oh, it's just explosive. Because you know Heidi and Spencer, they've gone into this show to play the reality script, and Spencer plays it very well. But sometimes we catch that moment where Heidi reveals her true self. What she revealed there was, we've been caught out. They actually believe this whole blogger system. Whereas what Spencer does, whether he's been caught out or not, he's not going to show you. He puts on that
mask is
smirk.
straight on.
He's got that defence mechanism down. But for Heidi, she clenches her hands. And you know when you feel the sense of anxiety going through your body, you either try and tap it out or just clench your fist. And
Her eyes are wide.
Yeah, but
yeah.
She wanted to die. She, like, probably died a little bit inside.
She went, and she tried to do the little laugh off. She went, yeah, you saw her soul leave the body, didn't you? Ian, who's playing the best game plan now? I know you don't think it's Spidey.
Who's playing the best game plan? It's the lady from Steps.
Claire.
Claire, that's her name, isn't it? And her last name is from Steps.
From Steps.
I think she's playing a great, because she's part of the whole scene that's going on. I think you can call it a scene inside the Big Brother house. But she's, yeah,
She's
Claire,
been elevated because of Rylan.
Absolutely.
Like, if not for Rylan, Claire would be like nothing in there.
If Rylan wasn't a mega fan.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, Rylan is the one singing at Claire her own song. And if that wasn't the case, she'd be like 0.
She should look a bit happier. I'd be dead happy with that.
She is in bed with Rylan lot. They're like besties,
Yes.
and when aren't they? They're like
They are.
You know. And she does explain what's going on a lot in a kindly way.
I bet she's a really lovely person.
Very helpful.
I could talk about this. I could talk about Claire from Steps all day, but I'm just going to thank you instead. Thank you, Pam.
Alex.
Very great
Thank
answer.
you. Thank you.
Jamie, it's that time, isn't it? Show me what you got.
That's what I got. That's right, Alice. If it's exclusive o'clock, feast your eyes on this. Oh, no, this.
Today, Big Brother will present housemates with a series of dilemmas. What each housemate chooses to do is entirely up to them. But if a housemate fails to go through with what Big Brother asks, one housemate's letter will be destroyed. It is up to you now to decide whose letter is the highest priority and whose letter is the lowest priority. Trisha, you must now rank your housemates' letters in order of priority.
I'd put me and Heidi and Spencer at the bottom. Us two at the bottom.
So, yeah, Claire is going top of the board, Big Brother. And then the lovely Spidey. Done.
Trisha?
Yeah.
Big Brother can now confirm that you have ranked these letters in priority for destruction. To clarify, if one housemate refuses their dilemma or fails to adhere to the rules of a challenge which they have been set, Big Brother will destroy Claire's letter.
Welcome back to Celebrity Bit on the Side, the show that made Channel 5 so great no one dared make a Channel 6. Now, it's that time of the show where we give you the chance to watch the unwatchable. I'm obviously not talking about Spidey's PDAs, those really are unwatchable. It is, of course, Diary Room Uncut.
Good morning, Trisha.
Good morning. Why'd you have to call me in looking like this, Big Brother? I've just woke up. Don't show this, will you?
Even though I couldn't be his mother, no, I couldn't be his mother. I feel quite protective over him, and maybe that is a big sister kind of role.
You ever thought about doing the lines?
What lines?
No, the lines. You'd be good. Like £2.50 a minute lines.
Thank you, Rylan. You're now free to leave the diary room.
All people care about is what they say about themselves.
Oh my God, I
Howdy, big brother.
It doesn't matter. Then he lets on. It's like that other night when he just stews because he loves Rylan so much.
No, he just loves British people. He's like, I hate Americans.
He does. He hates Americans.
Who hates Americans?
They all hate Americans.
Yeah.
We don't even
Hey,
need
you're just airing us again. We know that.
Hi, housemates. We don't care what you hear.
Like my hat.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, big brother. How you going?
How are housemates enjoying the American party this evening?
Oh, it's a fantastic party. It's going off. Everyone's having a ball. So many laughs and so much fun. It's great.
Do you mean that?
I think you can see by the vision that nobody's particularly enjoying themselves.
If we can make you laugh, would you slip a sly bottle of red wine in the hatch? If we can make you laugh. If not, then fair enough. We'll just go to bed and you won't have no footage. But if we make you laugh, will you give us a little bottle of red wine? Just between us. So we can have a little casual, like...
Big brother.
Tit wank!
Oh! Tit wank! Another week and another bucket load of TV gold the main show missed. Surely someone's getting the sack up there. Probably not the one we want. OK, phone room time. Now, before we can go any further, can I draw your attention to tonight's three-band words? American hand job. Right, I need to clear something up. Very, very quickly, before we get to our lovely viewers, I've got Rylan's mum, Linda, on the phone. Linda, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Jamie.
You all right, darling?
Yeah, I'm lovely, thank you.
Jolly good. We haven't got long, but is it true that you really do all his laundry?
Well, we ain't going to do it, is he?
Well, why
You know?
not?
Well, they don't, do they? They always depend on their mums to do the washing right.
Sons, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I think you need to get him to man up a bit. Promise?
Oh, he does, he does. He does man up when he wants to.
Yeah, we'll move on. Thank you very much, Linda. We'll speak to you soon. Take care.
All right then,
bye-bye.
Jamie.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who have we got on line two?
Oh.
Or the next caller, whoever.
We have Beverly from The Whirl.
From the where?
The Whirl.
The Whirl? Do you? I think in your funny American voice,
Yeah.
I think she means the Whirl. Is that right?
Hiya, Jamie, it's the Whirl. What's she like? What's she on tonight?
Adderall. No, she's not. What's your question?
Hiya, darling. You all right, Jamie?
You're very well. Are you?
Oh, I'm good. I say, I'm just coming from work, and do you know what I love to do when I come home from work? Is to feast on the East, and that's you, love.
Wow, thank you very much.
All my mates at work, they all say, what you doing when you get home tonight? And I say, I'm going home, pouring a glass of wine, put my cankles up, and I'm going to feast on the East, because I think you're rather sexy.
Well, what a lovely thing to say. Thank you very much, Beverly.
You're welcome. Listen, I've got one thing. I've got to have a moan about Spidey if I can.
Go for it.
Listen, I'm not being funny, like, but the other night I'm sat there, right, I had a little treat, I had a little glass of wine, and I was picking on my prawn ring, and I just thought, this makes me sick. Why, when they
Don't pick it, then.
Right? Oh, well, I have to pick it, don't I? I love it, dip it in my Mary Rose sauce. Why on earth, right, do they have to talk like they're in a soft porn movie? I'm not... Do you know what? It's not Debbie Does Dallas. It's not Elsie Does Ellswood, Elstree, whatever you call it where you are. But, or she might look at a picture, doesn't she, Jamie? And she goes, look at that picture. That's lovely. And he'll go, picture, lovely. Oh, yeah, picture, lovely. It's like, and I'm like, why can't he just talk like us?
Have you finished? Have you reached a happy finish yet?
Oh, I tell you what, watching them. I've come in from work tonight, right, and my tea's on. What's the one thing I have for my tea tonight when I'm watching them two? I had a ham shank in the slow cooker. I'm sorry, but, really, completely.
Beverly, you've been fantastic. Thank you very much for your call. We're going to have to move on. Who else have we got?
We've got Mr. Watson from Durham.
Mr. Watson, how's your lamb shank?
Oh, man, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your question?
I just want to understand explain to the public. Spencer and Heidi are so fake, man. It's unreal. Aren't they, though? I mean, I've been looking Big Brother for so long, and I thought Nick and Mr. Nick was, I tell you what it is, it's just unreal. I hope the public vote for them. You know what I mean? They just get on my tripe.
On your what? Sorry.
On my tripe.
Trout. Is he
what?
gone? I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm following you all the way.
I seriously, they get on my tripe.
Tripe?
Yeah.
Oh, OK. Thank you very much for your call.
All right, mate.
See you, mate.